Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Devil May Cry. Today we're going to attempt the very difficult Mission 22. Mission 22, Legendary Battle. No subtext for this one, just Legendary Battle. It speaks for itself. And I'm going to grab another yellow orb so that I have as many attempts as possible before I have to reset. Let's go. Huh. Well, this is certainly different from the last mission, isn't it? Don't worry, this mission is much easier on the eyes. I'm going to switch to the shotgun now, because I'll be needing it later and I don't want to have to switch every time I reattempt it. This will make it easier. So let's go.
Again I must face a Sparta. Strange fate, isn't it?
Strange and ironic that it will end the same way.
Irony has favored you this time. Look, there.
Trish!
Don't even think about it. Blink. She dies.
You!
Fool. So sad that humans will always be humans. No more. Has the Sparta blood been spoiled over the ages? Now die.
Trish! Trish! No!
Useless scum. Failure is one thing, but taking an odd behavior like that. What is the matter? It is time to end your pitiful life.
How much longer are you going to keep zapping? Come out and show yourself, Mundus!
Those eyes. Deep in them, I see the same light as in Sparta's eyes.
Why my mother?
That useless being. If you need a mother, I can create it. As many as you want. Just like I created Trish.
Silence!
on-rails shooter. An on-rails shooter. Yes, this is still Devil May Cry. I've not changed games on you. This is still Devil May Cry. So yeah, this section comes out of nowhere. And once you get over the initial what the fuck factor, it's actually kind of fun. So we can shoot what look like Devil Trigger runes. I'm not quite sure. They look like them though. As you can see, we can Vortex, which saves our ass quite a few times. And by holding the jump button, we can fly around really fast, which is very essential if we're doing this on the harder difficulties. Otherwise, we get ripped apart. So you notice we have a Devil Trigger meter. What would that do? I mean, we're already in Devil form. Well, that actually unleashes a dragon. A dragon. Yeah, you'll see it soon. I want to unleash it at the right time. Do it at the right time and you'll get extra damage. I find Vortex to be best for doing that attack. He does try to aim at you. You can't just sit off in the corner and be safe. Look, dragon. Here we go. That's a double hit. And Vortex through him. Alright. So now he starts again. He's created a shield. We have to destroy the 4 little rotating things to get rid of the shield. You didn't get a good look at the dragon because usually it shows a little cutscene, but if you do it at that time, it doesn't. So I'm going to try to unleash it at a good point, so you can actually see it. Woo. Lightning. Whoa. He shoots lots of stuff at you at the same time. You can sometimes do 3 attacks at once. And each of those tiny little things he's shooting will do huge damage on this difficulty. We'll destroy his shield. Oh. Yep, try to get an extra hit in, and that's what I get. I get hurt. Gotta get my Devil Trigger up. So you can unleash the dragon once you have at least 3 runes. But the more runes you have, the more damage the dragon will do. So it's worth it to save up and use it at the right time. You can also save it as an oh shit button. Oop, I'll use it now. Another double hit. Wasn't a very strong dragon though, only had, I think it was 4 runes. Vortex through him again. Yeah, it's a good oh shit button too. If he's throwing stuff at you that you really don't think you can dodge, use a dragon. Oop, it's gonna meteor me. You can tell because of that big roar it makes. That can only mean the meteors. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Alright, destroy his shield. This fight is a bit of a pain in the ass in this difficulty until you get used to it. Once you do though, it's actually quite enjoyable compared to the crap that comes later. This is really fun. Alright, he's low on health. Our next dragon will finish him. I just want to make sure it's a big one. Sure we get a big dragon. You can destroy those little things shooting crap at me, but I'd rather just dodge them and do damage to Mundus himself. Bad. Welcome to Mundus 2. This fight is incredibly frustrating on this difficulty. It's mostly fine on the lower ones though. You might be wondering what weapon we're using. We're using Sparta. Yep, we're using Sparta. It won't actually let you change to Alastor or Ifrit. But you don't need to, because Sparta is awesome. Sparta's true power has come out. So we have access to new abilities. First of all, Sparta can now air hike. Just killing this dragon. The dragons are good because they give you health when they die. Alright, so Sparta has air hike. Sparta can also trigger. Hold triggered, you run faster, just like with Alastor. And as you can see, Sparta has access to Meteor, which is pretty neat. Hold triggered, Sparta also becomes a huge sword. Massive range, does huge damage. It's pretty awesome. So here comes a fireball attack. Your best bet with this is to reflect it back at him, like that. You can try to dodge it, but it's very difficult to dodge. I can dodge one of them, but if I try to dodge any more than one, I pretty much die. So I like to reflect them back. You don't need to be triggered to reflect it, but being triggered gives you more margin for error because of the size of your sword. Those platforms floating around, you can actually jump up on them to get close to Mundus to hurt him. But on this difficulty, it's pretty much suicide. Every time I've tried that in the past, I've been hit by something. It's very difficult to get up close and do some damage without getting hit. Of course, since it's done to must die mode, every hit takes off a huge chunk of health. This commentary is recorded afterwards, because my regular commentary for this was very bitter. Yep. I pretty much complained the whole time. So this is going to be more informative. Right, so here comes the fireball attack. It just has kind of a cycle pattern sort of thing. And that move there is the end of his pattern. Now he starts over. One of the first moves he does is to summon large spheres. Not the small ones, the large ones. We should do that next. Yep, there it is, big sphere. There's actually 4 of them all around the place. And that's what he actually draws in to shoot at you as fireballs. So if you destroy him, he has less fireballs to shoot at you. You can destroy all 4 and he won't shoot anything at you, but it's difficult to get around to all of them. I'd rather just destroy maybe 1 or 2. If you don't destroy any, he'll shoot 4 at you, which is very difficult to reflect. I prefer 3. The less there are, the faster they are. Here he goes, he ends his cycle. How many has he got? 2. So they're going to be decently fast. Oh, now that was a very cheap shot there. That's a good example about how cheap this fight can be. A platform spawned right in front of me, just as he shot fireballs at me. So the fireballs went through the platform, and the debris hit me. So the platforms, on the lower difficulties, you can use them to get close and just slash the crap out of them. But on this one, the platforms are just in the way, really. Because they can be destroyed in a number of ways, and when they are, the debris can hit you. Which is very frustrating. Reflect the dragon's fireball back at him, but at the right timing though. Got a bit of health back there from the dragon, thankfully. So I said Mundus has kind of a pattern. Most of it is random though. I mean, one of his first attacks will be to summon the spheres. He'll end his pattern with the fireballs, and the rest is all random, pretty much. He also stacks attacks a lot on this difficulty. Those 2 attacks in particular, those little spheres were still shooting at me while I was trying to reflect the fireballs. That's very nasty when he stacks those. The shotgun's best for this fight, because the shotgun destroys the spheres pretty well. Not easily, but pretty well. You destroy the spheres in two blasts each. And this attack is really horrible to dodge. Either run DT'd, or if you don't have DT, roll like your life depends on it, because it does. It's also really kind of random. Sometimes I'll just suddenly get hit even though I've dodged it in the exact same manner I usually do. It's quite random. Kill the dragon. It's a good opportunity to chuck a meteor at him. So round trip and meteor are your main methods of attack here. Unless you want to risk getting close to him, but I do not recommend that. This is hard enough without putting yourself in extra danger. So destroying the spheres gives him some trigger back, you might have noticed. And he's summoning a dragon. The dragon's going to break through that platform. Yeah, the debris hits me. I really wish that platforms just weren't even here. They're so annoying. Okay. Another good opportunity to attack. You've got to be really defensive in this fight. Got a whole bunch of trigger there. So you have to get used to taking note of if there are platforms in front of you or not. If there are, you have to take note of where you can run to. See, now he's about to do the fireball attack. And I've got to get to a clear spot. Ooh, that was really close. I don't know how I didn't get hurt there. That was very lucky. Those little spheres, they circle around the arena. They double back. Oh, okay, here comes the meteors. He starts doing this attack when he's low on health. It's a horrible attack because he can spam it. Yes. I do mean he can spam it. He did it to me 3 times in a row once. And he may have even done it more, but I don't know because I died. This attack isn't too hard to dodge, just double jump over it. A lot of this fight is learning the signs, his gestures, and what attacks they lead to. But his gestures actually can lead to several different attacks. Like that one, that could have been a big dragon from the ground, or it could have been that meteor. When he flicks his finger, it can lead to one of 4 different attacks. When he slams one hand, there's the big dragon from the ground. When he slams one hand into the ground, it can lead to the lava plume attack, or the dragon you can kill for health. And he's drawing in the fireballs. When you're summoning those spheres, you just want to keep shooting them with a shotgun. Ooh, that wasn't timed very well. I got hurt. Yeah, you want to, whenever he summons little spheres, you want to just stop whatever you're doing and just destroy them best you can. Because they're little shots. They look little, but they really hurt. Sadly, you can't always just stop and attack them. Sadly. Sometimes you stack attacks in just the right combos so that you can't stop to destroy them. Summon the dragon. The dragon is here to save my butt. And got some health back. Low on health, nearly gone. So round trip plus a double taunt is a really good way of getting trigger back. This is either meteors or a dragon. No, it's meteors. And this is very unfortunate. The meteors were still going on while he was preparing for this attack, which didn't leave me much preparation time, so I got hit pretty hard. Luckily I'm just alive though. And he's gone.
My mother risked her life for me, and now you too. I should have saved you.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
This was my mother's. Now I'm giving it to you. My father's also here now. Rest in peace.
Fuck yes. Okay. How many tries did that take? Just that time. This is what, my 5th time restarting from a game over, running out of yellow orbs. That's 5 times 5. No, 4 times 5, 20, and I died what, 3 times? 23 deaths. I'm guessing 3. Can't remember. I cannot remember. This has just been a whole blur of pain. But it's over. It is over. And we just got 1 mission to go. And it's incredibly easy. So you'll be seeing that soon. See ya.